Because I understand you in your videos you have mentioned multiple trigger frameworks. So as people who start to learn about these things, so which ones should I really choose from? Is there any like a guidance on this?
Sure. So I start off talking about kind of three different frameworks in the video. The
Mm-hmm.
first one kind of uses a virtual or a class with a bunch of virtual methods. So it lets you pick and choose what you want to override in your handler. It has a
Mm-hmm.
single run method that'll take the context and route you to the right location. And then in your individual handlers, like a lead trigger handler, for example, you can choose to implement handle before insert, handle after insert, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Another one might be an interface that, again, will predefine all the before insert, after insert, things like that. And then you'll have a trigger handler um, and a trigger dispatcher that'll route to the trigger handler, inherit from the interface. And then you need to implement all the methods. But again, you can rest assured that every handler is going to look the same. And then
Mm-hmm.
the other approach I talk about is more of a full-blown object-oriented architecture where you have a trigger factory that constructs a dispatcher that constructs a base class, and then you have each handler as an individual file. So you'll have an account before insert trigger handler, account after insert trigger handler. And
Mm-hmm.
that'll then inherit from another base class, which takes from a trigger handler, and you get kind of a combination virtual interface approach, which may be too much for some of the more basic use cases. But if you have a very complex org, it can be very helpful to kind of get a handle on all that. And again, you just have to implement it once, and then it works the same for everything the rest of the time.